Hello. Can you hear me? Looks like people can hear me. Actually going live from my laptop today. Welcome, welcome. Don't need that tripod, do I? There's no way to adjust the screen, I guess. All right. Oh, my neck hurts. All right, guys, so I'm trying to do this live. I took notes. I've been interrupted twice. And I'm over it. Oh, I have 2 people. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, guys, so I'm sorry. I did try to go live earlier, and I had trouble. Trouble in paradise here. Okay, now I'm back. I wanted to talk about this flooding going on really badly, okay? So this flooding in Tennessee, North Carolina, I'm kind of shocked nobody's really talking about it. Kind of shocked, guys. Kind of shocked. So they're not really talking about the flooding going on. There's some major flooding going on. And you can't get in or out of a lot of places down there. Up there, sorry. Down there, depends on where you live. And there's a lot of people out there, they can't get groceries, okay? Now, I want you to think about this. Okay, think about this, guys. They can't get the groceries in and out, but when they do, like nobody can take card. Everybody's taking cash right now. So if you ain't got cash, you're kind of out of luck. But yet they're trying to push people away from cash. So it makes really no sense. Like, it just don't make sense. Like, you get people away from cash, and then this shit hits the fan, and now all they can use is cash, but they're screwed because all they have is a debit card or a credit card even, and everybody's broke. But now, you know what I mean? It's like they can't get the groceries in there. But if they do, nobody can buy it anyway. They don't have any cash. And my friend's up there in Tennessee, she's close to Boone, and she told me they're finally getting some groceries in there. Finally. Now, she's had power, and she can text message, but she can't she can't get water. So they were driving around looking for cold springs, something safer to drink. And she found some, but it's like they're running out of gas. Okay. So, you can find the water, but you need that water every day. And I don't know, it makes me think of them women in Africa walking miles for the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put the water baskets right up on their head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be people in Tennessee very soon. They don't get this fixed. I think the water is going down, but this is a dam. Like, a dam broke, guys. So this isn't just, like, it's not just a normal flood. It's not like it's just from the weather. This is bullshit. It's what it is. Bullshit. So I don't understand what's going on, why the water isn't happening. They need water. Like, these people need water. And I told my friend, I said, I will drive the water up to you. But I can't get in there. So it wouldn't even do her any good if I could drive up there. It doesn't matter. She can't get to the water. So there's people up there and they're trapped and they can't get to the water. And I can't believe this isn't like front page. Everybody's talking about it news. But you know what they are talking about? Strikes, the supply chain, the Port Authority strikes, which is blown up out of proportion, in my opinion. I did a little research on that, and it seems like it's not going to affect basic needs unless all you do is shop on Wish and Temu. I don't think that it's going to affect you. Maybe if you're expecting an order from Shein, it's probably not going to come. So maybe no Amazon deliveries. I don't know. But basically what they're trying to tell us is buy American. Okay. And if you haven't figured that out yet, good luck. They are trapping people in. And why? Why are these mountain towns being washed out? Why did Asheville Dam? Why did that happen? Well, there's this guy on TikTok. And this is part of the reason I was like, well, my phone won't let me do a live. I'm going to show this on my live. Okay.
Carolina does not sit well with me. I think this flooding in North Carolina.
Hold on. Put my name on there. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
this flooding in North Carolina does not sit well with me. I think something's going on. So I decided to do. This flooding in North Carolina does not sit well. This flooding in North Carolina does not sit well with me. I think something's going on. So I decided to do some digging. So the first thing I find out is North Carolina has the richest deposits of lithium in the entire world. Yeah, lithium for like cars, batteries, all that. Then I find out they have the world's highest purity quartz deposits. And that quartz just so happens to be the world's supply for AI chips, microchips, and all kinds of stuff. We're talking a $530 billion industry. So this is where it gets interesting. So a company by the name of Piedmont Lithium is awaiting a state mining permit for a site in northern Gaston County. And Gaston County is completely flooded right now. The project was awaiting zoning approval because they were getting backlash from the residents and also city officials. And
they're all hippies up there in North Carolina.
Would be the third largest producer of lithium in the world. And they made a deal with Tesla already. Now remember the quartz? So in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, right next to Ashland, they are wanting to expand their mines even larger. And the residents aren't having it either. Enter the floods. People, these are mountain towns. It rarely, if not ever, floods in the mountains. I would know. I grew up in the mountains in Colorado.
So did I, but not Colorado.
None of these people have flood insurance. I mean, the media is saying biblical devastation in North Carolina. This flooding in North Carolina does not sit well with me. I think something.
So, I don't know what you guys think of that. And I don't know where everybody is today. That sun's coming in, and I need to be on this side of it. Ooh, it's hot. So, Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on, but that is wacky, right? That, like, this is really happening. All that is going on for lithium? There's no way. So is this true? And I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but here's the facts, guys. Oh my God. P. Diddy was a distraction for something, right? P. Diddy was a distraction for something. We know that. We know that. This guy's been doing all that garbage for 30 something years. He's putting all these children through it, and we've seen it. We've been watching it. We've been cheering them on. Go, girl. You got this. Oh, go, Beyonce. Oh, go, Rihanna. We've been cheering them on like for years. So there's no reason for them to be like, oh, well, Diddy, you're going down now. Yeah, Cassie brought up the lawsuit, but they could have got him earlier if they wanted to. So I truly think I need to get situated. I am not used to doing this on my laptop, and I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to get it right. And I think really the truth is I'm going to have to go live on my laptop from now on because my son was applying for jobs and he applied for Dairy Queen, right? Well, the lovely entity of Dairy Queen decided that when my son applied for the job that I should get 1,000 spam calls all day long. So I can't go live anymore on my phone. Blaming the Matrix on that one because every time you get close to something good, they cut you off. Just like the flooding's doing to everybody in Smoky Mountain area, right? So if you guys don't realize that, understand it now, okay? So they want that area cleared out. They want the residents to be freaked out, bothered, gone, whatever. And that's what they want. They want that so they can have the lithium. So they can fucking mine the lithium. So little Mr. Free Speech might be behind this. Well, I'm afraid to say his name because let's go back in time a little bit. But you know that man running Twitter. Okay, so he's part of the PayPal mafia. If you've never researched the PayPal mafia, go look it up. I'll blow your mind. I'll blow your mind. And so he was one of them, right? Okay, so slowly but surely, the man's going to get what he wants. Get out of his way. He already moved to Texas from California. And now he's going to take over the Carolinas, Tennessee, and he's going to mine all the lithium. People been asking him, who was it? That tool bag on X. What is his name? Owen Benjamin. All right. Owen Benjamin, the biggest tool bag in America. He has been asking, where's the lithium going to come from? Well, there you go, Owen. There you go. Smoke a cigar to that. Oh, and Benjamin. Been bugging that man. Where are you going to get... Hi, Ricky. How are you? Where are you going to get all the... Where are you going to get all the lithium, right? Where are you getting it from? And here's the thing. You got to get it from somewhere, right? And I can't believe they're going to mine it here. So that means they can't use children. So they have to pay people actual wages to go mine this? Or are they going to use machines? Or is that what the Boring Company is all about? Someone let me know. Yesterday, I did a chat about NPCs and the NPC machine. And the minute I said anything about the NPC machine or NPCs, it was like all these people like flooded the chat. And I'm like, yeah. So the NPC machine works for YouTube. That's for sure. Ricky, you're my moderator, baby. Thank you, sir. I asked my son to help, but I don't know. Can't get his ass off TikTok to do anything. Told him I'd pay him to be my moderator. Well, they keep kind of scare everybody with more storms coming. There probably won't be another storm. There probably won't be another one this year. Unless they need one. I was talking to my girl who does my nails. She does such a good job, doesn't she? Look at that. Anyway, that's like a little bat for Halloween. And this is like a pumpkin.
Oh, Mom, I'm taking the bucket.
All right, but you can't come on my screen. You're not wearing clothes. In or out?
Out.
Okay, if you're going to be outside, you cannot come on my screen when you're not wearing a shirt.
I'm taking a bucket.
Okay, take the bucket. Don't come this way. It's the last thing I need to be kicked off of here. That's actually part of the reason I got booted off Twitter, because my son with no shirt on. Calling it kitty whatever. Can't say that word either. So, yeah. Anyway, I do feel like the Matrix. If you've never seen the double slit experiment, if you've never researched that, you should. Take that inside where it belongs, please. You're just trying to drive everybody crazy. Go do something real. Clean your room. Clean your room again. Clean your brother's room. Clean your brother's room. Shut the door, please. Thank you, sir. I asked you not to come over here, please. Please. Go inside or put clothes on. You can't come out here like that. I hate being like that, too, because it's Florida. It's hot, but I will get a strike. Community strike. They'll probably shut my whole channel down. They won't even give me a chance. Fucking everybody's on my nerves today. So, yeah, I can't go live on my phone anymore. All I get is spam calls. I can't stand it. You want to see this? Okay, look at this. Spam, 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 spam. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Spam, spam, spam. Oh, you won money from the government. And I'm like, really? Send it. So then I go through and I just fucking make fun of them. And then they hang up on me and call back. It's ridiculous. Anyway, thanks, Dairy Queen. I'm going to sue Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett owns Dairy Queen. I'm going to sue him. And we'll put it out here on YouTube right now. So Warren Buffett, I'm coming for you. You better get your lawyers in line. Anytime I have an agenda to come on here with, like, look, I wrote notes. Anytime I have an agenda to come on here with, something foils it. So back to what I was saying, the double slit experiment. If you look up the double slit experiment on YouTube, where else would you go, right? Go look it up, learn about it. Hi, still me. How are you? So if you look up the double slit experiment, it tells you about quantum physics. And basically what they're saying is when an object is noticed, then it acts one way. Like when I see this object, it acts one way. But when I don't see it and nobody else is looking at it, it acts another way, right? So the double slit experiment was, they had two slits, and I think it was neutrons, I don't know, electrons, whatever these little particles are. You got a shirt on? You got to have pants on too. Go get shorts. Underwear's not good enough. Sorry, I got to have real, go put your shorts on from today. Kid hates wearing clothes. It's hilarious. So anyway, the double slit experiment, these particles go through, and it's like when the human is watching, when the human eye is watching and they're being observed, these particles are being observed, they go through normally. But when they're not being observed, they do all kinds of crazy wacky shit. And I don't remember how they figured this out, but they figured it out somehow. And I was like blown away. I'm like, that tells you everything. It's that old age thing you've heard. If a tree falls in the forest, does it still make a sound? Wow, what the fuck, guys? That's like the most profound thing ever. Like, just be careful. Be careful. Are you dressed?
Can I go?
Are you dressed? Good job. Okay, cool. Now you can do whatever you want.
You want to go get my shoes?
Yeah, they're backwards, dude. Describes many people too. Yeah. So anyway, I come on here with an agenda, and it's like the Matrix sees my agenda, and then I start doing my agenda. I start talking, and the Matrix says, "Oh, let's act this way." But if I hadn't come on with the agenda, it would act like, "Oh, everything's fine. Just ignore, blah, 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 blah." Like I would have no problems. Don't come on here. Don't come out here to just annoy me. Go do something.
I want to cry.
Okay, but go cry in the house. Go cry in the house. Or go cry on that side of the yard.
I'll go.
You got 5 acres, dude. You could go a lot of places. Stay out of the road. He's in a mood today. He's like, let me have these gummies. And I said, okay, you can go ahead and finish them. And now I regret it. So anyway, look at the double slit experiment and tell me that doesn't apply to so many things. What? Do you want attention?
No.
I could tell.
No.
Do you need attention? If you say hate, you're going to be grounded.
No, I'm not.
I don't like that word. Go to your room if you're going to talk nasty. Oh, it's so hot outside. I'm dying. So if you look up that experiment and you think about it, it's like even people are like that, okay? Like, take, for example, a person using the restroom. Let's use that, okay? We can all relate to this. If you're using the restroom and you know you're home alone and you know there's nobody around you, you may act differently than if you're in a public restroom, right? If you are in the restroom, you're all alone, you're going to act a lot differently if someone's watching you. Right. Can we all agree with that? We're all going to act differently when it comes to that, right? I mean, so the double slit experiment's the same exact way. It's like, this is how I am most of the time. This is how I am when you're not watching. And it's different. And I think there's a lot of people that act that way. That's your narcissists, or whatever. That's your what? Every person in my life, I feel like, is an entity. I feel like I have very few players in my life. Even my children. I used to think my children were source players. I used to think they were chosen people. And the longer it goes on, I think maybe they're not. I think they're just here to pull me off the point, pull me from the important things. And it's not that I don't love my children. Let's get real. I love my children more than anything in my life. But everything in your life, I think, is sent to distract you, to change you from what you would actually be doing, right? Letting you know you're being observed. Observing all your cells so they act differently. Yes. What? You need attention?
You get attention.
Why don't you go run all the way to the fence and back?
You get attention.
Attention? Do you know what attention means?
You.
You do?
You get attention.
No, you don't get detention. I was asking if you wanted attention. So this is a new way. I'm going to have to be live on my laptop from now on. So that means I can't go live randomly. I can't go. All right, I want you to stop interrupting because it's rude, okay?
No.
What? What?
Give me something.
Give you what?
Give me something.
Attention?
No.
Everything in this world is sent to change your cells from how they would normally act. All the time. It's not just when you're trying to do a live and your child is driving you crazy and talking to you about nothing because they just want your attention undivided. It's like back in the day, my mom would be on the phone and we'd bug the shit out of her. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Oh, whenever I'm on the phone, my kids act crazy. It's because you're not paying attention to them. So you're paying attention to something else. And it sends signals to these little entities that you breed, and they come up to bother you so that you can't focus. And then you can't get anything done, right? So it's like the longer you tread water here in the Matrix, the better it is for the Matrix. Just like the longer you keep people on social media platform of whatever one it is, like the longer you keep people on Snapchat, the longer you keep people on YouTube, the longer you keep people on TikTok, the more they're going to reward you, right? Like I wouldn't use any of those. I would only use YouTube. YouTube is the only platform I would ever use. If I had to choose one, it's the only one I would choose. But going live for me is going to change. And now I might not have any viewers, and that's fine. But I'm starting like from scratch now. I come on with this agenda. They're going to send me little entities to scramble my cells so I can't think straight. Yes, sir. Give me 5. That's upside down. It is what it is, right? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yes. Yes. He does this too. Why don't you go record yourself on your phone? Do not put that near my head. You're just trying to show off now. He wants you to think he gets no attention. He's been with me all day. This is my only break from children and work is on my lives. Yes? Yes? What? What? No. What? What? Don't you ever dare. You're being gentle, but still hitting is wrong. I don't like it. Okay? What are you mad about? Come here, I think you have a bug on your leg. Can you do that and just hurry up? Yeah, come here. I want to see your leg.
No.
Well, come here. I want to look at the back of your leg in case it's a tick. Turn around. Oh, it's grass. Okay, I'm crazy. I was thinking ticks. I guess the storm maybe washed all the ticks away. I don't know. There's a lot of ticks on my land. I don't know why. You guys, I don't want to deal with supply issues, and I want everybody. Let's all put our forces together and pray for Tennessee and North Carolina and hope the flooding goes away and that they can get supplies and get what they need, fix the roads. Calling it a day, guys.